Alright everybody, welcome back to Zero to a Million. If you missed the first video, make sure you check it out. This is the challenge where I start from 0 chips and work my way up to a million. Today, we start with 14,000 chips. We're going to be playing 25-50 tables. Make sure you stay till the end to figure out what happens to my stack. Let's get into it. We start off the first table with ace 4 off. I limp in just to see the flop. Luckily, we get a good one. Comes out 4-7 10 of spades. I've got the nut flush draw. Things are looking good. There's a bet for $100. I decide to call. I should be betting, but I'm afraid another spade won't come out. But the 3 of spades does come out on the turn. Another bet for 100 comes out. This time, I'm going for it. I rip it in for $600. I'm not trying to scare anyone off just yet, but by the way the hand is going, I may not be able to make any money out of this. The river is the 5 of clubs, pretty much a dud. Player on my right checks. Last ditch effort, I shove all in, hoping for a really bad call. And
Fold. You win.
next time. Actually, there won't be a next time. We end up going to a new table, hopefully to get some better cards. We're dealt 4-3 of diamonds on the big blind. I decide to check here. It's 3-2 ace. We have 1 card of the straight. I could bet, but I'm also really afraid that the 1 card that I need won't come out. I'm also betting into a bunch of other people, still in the hand. We're just trying to see a few more cards for cheap. The turn is a 5 of spades. We make a straight. Bubba raises to $100. I decide to call. Chief calls. The river is a 3. I decide to shove here. Chief calls the shove, and it ends up being a chop. I really wasn't feeling it here, especially after being card dead at the previous table. Hopefully things will change. We get queen 6 off for this next hand. This isn't a good hand to be playing early position in, but we decide to complete the call anyways. The flop is queen 7-8. I bet $200. I know I've got top pair, but I can easily be outkicked. A check probably would have been better, because everyone calls. And now a king comes out on the turn. I down bet to $50 to see if anyone with a better hand is willing to raise. That isn't the case, however. Everyone decides to call. We could actually be ahead here. The river is a queen of diamonds. It's bittersweet, because our hand just got way better, but the flush draw gets complete. Once again, I bet. I'm looking for a raise to see what I'm up against. If there is a raise, hopefully it's cheap. I'm just trying to get to showdown. Lupin raises to $700. I figure it's only $500 more. I'll call. But turns out Lupin's got the goods. We lose another pot. For this one, I'm dealt pocket rockets, and I shove all in for $4,000. I'm kidding. Just seeing if you're still paying attention. We actually have pocket 4s, and we call for $50 to see the flop. It comes out 5-6-7. We flop an open-ended straight draw. I bet $500. We get to the turn. 6 of spades comes out. We get a shot at the full house. I bet $500 again. I could have bet more, but I don't want to bet a lot of money and completely brick it on the river. That's what ends up happening. King of spades comes out. Bubba bets $425. Forced to fold. I figure Bubba beats me here. Turns out we were beat from the start. I threw out way too much money just trying to chase. That was just a really bad play on my part. For this hand, we get my second favorite time of the day, 10-10. There's only one other time I love more, and that's the time where we crush the flop. A set of 10s, there's a raise for $700, then a re-raise for $2,300, and then an all-in. I figure I'll most likely be up against draws or pairs. It's really tough for me to lay this down. I call the all-in. We're looking for a big win here. there's 2 more calls. We go heads up. I see that we're in good shape. We just need to fade a few clubs. The Queen of Diamonds comes out. Wiz and Miggs pick up a few outs. Hopefully I'm able to survive the last card. The River comes out. A 10 of Hearts. We make quads. You really can't touch this. Oh. It was actually a 6 of Clubs. We got wrecked. I ended up running out of money here. I went back to the wheel and I spun. I dumped any excess chips. After that, we get into a new table, starting with 5,000. Again. Fresh slate, we're dealt King Jack off. I raised to 125. I really want to make some money back after losing so much. We do get raised. I go ahead and make the call just to see a flop. We make top pair on the board with a decent kicker. I bet 250 for value. Right now, I'm only seeing dollar signs. We get calls all around the table. This should be a major red flag, but I'm so out of it, I just want to win some cash. The turn is a 2 of diamonds. I still haven't gotten a hold of my chips. $300 flies right out of my stack. Everyone calls. The River is a queen of clubs. A raise for $1,000 is put out there. I finally woke up and realized how horrible this situation is. There's 3 clubs, a paired board, and 5 other players in the hand. Oh crap. I stopped myself from making the call in the nick of time and throw away my cards and...
You know I can't see that.
Call.
Wait. I made a really bad call. Now there's a raise, a call, another... I just threw away so much money. I managed to finally get out of the hand, and Trip Queens takes the pot. This is not going good at all. We pick up Ace Queen of Diamonds for this hand. I limp in after the beating I took from the last one. Turns out, that's not happening. There's an all-in. There's just no way I'm folding this. I call. We end up going 3 ways to the flop. Face up. I'm looking pretty good. Then the flop comes out. Then the turn.
The River. 3 of a kind. 2 pair.
I did not take this very well. So far, so good. We ended up losing everything tonight. It's really unfortunate. I'm mad at myself for making some really bad plays, and I'm just mad at the game for being poker. Take a break for a few days. I finally come back. Hopefully things will get better.